So now we're going to go to our lunch. We know that after a good 6 hours of working or 4 hours of working, you need to refuel at some point and have something to eat. So we're going to have two options that one can always pack early in the morning and have in their bag to have at work. Remember that it's actually better for you to pack your own lunch than to buy something, because then you're actually spending more money if you're buying already a pre-prepared meal, unlike making something at home where you can also always use the previous night's protein into a sandwich, or just use the whole meal that you had last night and pack it as a lunch. But this afternoon we're going to make sandwiches. So we're going to start with a peanut butter sandwich, and then we're going to make a pilchard sandwich. All right, so with a peanut butter sandwich we're using whole wheat brown bread. Okay, so why whole wheat brown bread? Remember we spoke about the fiber in the breakfast, so that's why we need our whole wheat brown bread. So we're getting fiber for the digestion as well as keeping us fuller for longer. If we are fuller for longer, that means that we're going to have smaller portions throughout our day. We'll have sustained energy throughout our day. Okay, so we're having some peanut butter. What are we getting from peanut butter? We're getting the protein. Remember we said in the most important thing one always has to keep in mind is that you must always have a starch, a protein, some vegetables and fruits as well with your meals at all times. All right, so we are just going to spread some of our peanut butter onto our bread. This is a very nice sandwich one can make for their kids as well as they're going to school. Something you can pack for yourself as well as for all your kiddies. Nice, not complicated, and then you just pack it into a sandwich bag. And there you have your meal ready to pack and to go. All right, so there's our peanut sandwich. You can always cut it up into 4s or 2s, depending on how you like your sandwich. The other thing is that you can always replace the peanut butter with eggs. You can boil the eggs or have scrambled eggs, put it in a sandwich form as well, and pack it for your lunch. Remember we mentioned that you should always have a fruit or a vegetable with your meal. So if you're having something like a peanut butter sandwich, then you can always pack a fruit with that. Have your peanut butter sandwich and then have an apple, an orange, or a banana. So another lunch option that one can always have still when we're making a pilchard sandwich this time around. So you could have had the pilchards with your rice the previous night, or with your sample, whatever starch that you would have had them with, and you can make a sandwich out of that for your next for your lunch. So depending on how you like your sandwich, some people like to put a bit of margarine on their sandwiches. Remember that it's not bad to have fat on your sandwiches. You just have to lightly spread the fat onto your bread. Okay, so remember, like we said, fat, when buying your margarine or fat, always buy the soft margarine in the tub, not the brick margarine. Okay, that's where you get your good type of fat. And you can always look out for the light margarine instead of just the normal margarine, even if it's in a tub. Okay, so we're using some pilchards as a source of protein. Remember, our bread is a source of carbohydrates, whole wheat carbohydrates. We have our fiber in there. They're going to keep us fuller for longer, and also ensuring that we have a smaller portion as well. So our pilchards, our protein, fish, you're getting your nice omega-3s and 6s in there, your essential fatty acids, as well as the fact that you must not take out the bones in your fish. You're getting the calcium that you need as well from those bones. So you just cut it up and you put it onto your bread. Okay, so we're adding some greens and some other vegetables as well, your tomatoes and your onions as well, to make your sandwich full of your vegetables as well. Remember, the food-based dietary guidelines always encourage us that we must have enough fruits and vegetables throughout our meals. So in this case, we're going to add pilchards with some spinach and also with some of our tomatoes there to make a nice wholesome sandwich. So we're just going to cut up our sandwich nicely there, and pack it in our sandwich bag, and there we are, ready for lunch. So this is our full lunch prepared, as we had said in the beginning. So there you have it, your peanut butter sandwich, which you can always have with a fruit and a glass of water. Remember what we said about having water instead of sugary drinks, that it's actually better to have your water with your food instead of sugary drinks. Remember that your 100% juices and your juice concentrates actually contain a lot of sugar. It's rather better to eat your fruit instead of drink it. So the second lunch that we made was our pilchard spinach sandwich, where we used pilchards with a bit of spinach as well as tomatoes to make up the sandwich. And you can also have a banana as your snack as well, or you can always have a boiled egg as a snack. You know how they sell them all over boiled eggs. You can always just grab a boiled egg, have that as a snack throughout your day. And remember always to drink your water instead of drinking 100% juice or your juice concentrates.